Hey, word up, word up. Good morning, good morning. This week, we are talking about hard week. We are looking at the hard choices that we need to make in life. And Genesis 18 and 14 says that, is there anything for too hard for God to do? Is there anything too hard for the Lord? And life is not easy. We said yesterday, and never was and never will be. But from the womb to the tomb, we like this struggle we call life. And life doesn't decide whether it's hard or whether it's easy. Life just offers us choices, and the choices will determine whether or not the life that we live will be a hard life or not. And this morning we're looking at hard marriage and a hard divorce. We said yesterday, marriage is hard, divorce is hard, but we have to choose our heart. Life after marriage and life after divorce is never easy. It never is easy. It will always be hard, but we need to have to choose the hard wisely. Whatever choices we make, we got to be able to live with it. What happened between Abraham and Sarah in our text this morning would probably drive most of us to make this hard decision of divorce. Sarah could not have children, so Sarah devised a plan to allow Hagar, her maid, to have a son or to be a wife to Abraham. She became his wife, had a son named Ishmael. So Sarah hated Hagar. She hated the child. So that decision she had to live with for the rest of her life. In 2026, if we had to have the same similar situation that Abraham and Sarah was in, it would lead to divorce. So we need to decide whether we're going to stay married or whether we're going to get divorced. But we got to learn to lead. We got to live with whatever decision we make. So those who decide to stay, to really make that decision work, they are good about it. But those that decide to leave, we have to allow them also to live with that decision. So either way, both ways are hard, but we must choose our heart and live with the decision that we make. Don't make these decisions alone. That's what our text is about. It's too hard for you. It's too hard for you to make it all alone. So what I want to encourage you to do, you need to make that decision with God. Is there anything too hard for God to do? So let's get worked up this morning. So let us choose the right heart. Let's get worked up. Be blessed.